friends, the beginning of the Gospel of John reveals to us the mystery of Christmas. The Word became flesh and dwelt among us. He came unto his own, and his own did not receive him. But those who received him, he gave the power to become the children of God. The Son of God, born as a babe in Bethlehem, grew up as a boy and young man in Nazareth, ministered in Palestine, and crucified on Calvary, is the sure offer of God's salvation. Offer that no one who believes in him would be lost. But then, if anyone chooses to be lost, God becomes helpless. And Jesus said it, John 3:19, this is the condemnation. Light came into the world, but people chose to remain in darkness, choosing to remain without the Savior, without the light, recoiling into the recesses of darkness. Then not even God can save them. That rejection started already in Bethlehem. Joseph and Mary went and knocked at many doors for Mary to give birth, for a Savior to be born. Every door was locked, closed against the Savior. If any house had chosen to open the door for Mary and Joseph, that would have been the house where the Savior would have been born. And the angels would have descended from heaven singing into that house. That house would have been the birthplace of the Savior of the humankind. And today, that site would have been the site of a glorious, magnificent basilica. But that grace was rejected by every family. That rejection culminated in the rejection of Herod, the king, from the palace, because he was scared. He was frightened, a new king of the Jews. He was frightened he would lose his kingdom. He wanted all the pomp and power of a king. He built up the temple, yes, my way to be great. But he died as a very sad man. Even the temple was destroyed, not a stone left on another stone. The kingdom that I want to make on my own will be lost. And I will be lost with that plan of mine for my own selfish plans. And that's why it is important to prepare for Christmas. If I do not prepare to receive the Savior into my life, then I could miss my Savior. I could miss salvation. I could be left in my darkness. No wonder God sent John the Baptist to prepare for the coming of the Savior, so that no one should be lost. That is the plan of God. No one should be lost. Everyone is offered salvation. But if I close my door by being indifferent to the light of the Savior, I will remain in darkness. I should recognize my comfort zones I want to stay back in are really zones of darkness. places where there's no salvation, there's no God. The old saying, even if we celebrate 1,000 Christmases, and if Christ is not born in my heart, all those celebrations would be futile. And that is my choice. Choice of every family. Do I want the Son of God to be born into my heart, into my family as the Savior? I must prepare for Christmas. If I do not prepare for Christmas, Christmas will come, Christmas will go, I will remain unsaved. Let not that tragedy strike us this year. Let us prepare for the Christmas, welcoming the Savior into our hearts, into our families.